Okay guys, so an update. Things have not been going well. I recently posted a video whereby I showed everyone the caliper conversion and everything was going great. So I then took the bike out and I was traveling at high speed on the SLX, which is a expressway or motorway or freeway, whatever you call them in your part of the world. And I hit a rock about this big in the middle of the expressway. And as you can imagine, it didn't do a lot of good to the bike. In fact, this is what happened. As you can see, the wheel was completely deformed, and the tire that had only done 500 kilometers was bulged as well. So not very happy. Now, it's strange. A month or so ago, 2 months ago, I had the front tire blow out at over 100 mile an hour. And that was something I've always wondered what it would be like, and I don't ever want to experience it again, but I survived and the bike didn't crash, luckily. And then to hit something at, again, a high speed, causing the front wheel to buckle. In my 50 odd years of riding, neither of these things have happened before, and I don't ever want it to happen again. But purely on that aside, surviving, the damage to the newly refurbished wheel and brand new tire really pissed me off. So, excuse my French. So what I did was I contacted a company in Holland, and they're Boon Strata, but they're now called Baboon. And they specialize in second-hand parts, and I've used them before and they've always been really, really good. So anyway, I ordered a ZZR 1100D, which is what my model is. I ordered a front wheel. It arrived in days. They're always so fast at shipping. It arrived in days. Now, here's the thing. The wheel of the C and the D look identical. Externally, they are identical. However, internally, they're not. The bearing faces are different. The front axle is different. So anyway, but I didn't know this at the time. So I took the wheel to the shop that fits the tires and does the ballasting, the same as did it on 500 kilometers ago on this wheel. And they fitted the new tire, they balanced the wheel, but they had a problem. The actual bearings, the outer diameter is the same. However, the inner diameter is smaller on the C than it is on the D because the front axle is a different size. Now, again, I didn't know this. So the guys came, they're very good, and they said, look, we got a problem, we can't get the bearings to fit properly. So the distance piece, the tube, it won't fit properly. Now, okay, so they said perhaps we can take a little bit off and it will fit. I said, okay, go ahead. So they did that. At this time, we didn't know that the bearing faces were actually different as well, the seating faces. So after swapping all the discs around and having the new tire fitted, beautiful, isn't it? Had it all resprayed, everything else. Then I tried fitting it. It was really difficult to fit. I got the wheel in eventually, but then when I tried to put my nice new GSXR calipers on, they wouldn't fit. The fork leg was, the mounting holes were out of line. Couldn't get them to fit. So I realized that there was something really going on here. So I got a trusted mechanic of mine to come round. He fitted it, and then the wheel wouldn't spin. It was lock solid. And the brake caliper, one brake caliper would fit but not the other. So we took it out, and we took out the bearing, and we found that the bearing faces are slightly different in length and positioning. So therefore, it won't mount. unless you machine out the wheel. Again, this was all news to me and I was really fed up with it. I've been so looking forward to getting the ZZR back on the road. So anyway, I contacted Boonstrata, who are now Baboon, and they were brilliant. I gave them the details of what was wrong, and they'd sent wrong wheel. And within hours, they said they will ship a new wheel the next day, which they did. They never asked me to ship back the old wheel. And within 4 days, the new wheel arrived. So, back to square one. Now, the new wheel is a D because the bearings are actually fitted and the front axle works. It's the right size. So now that wheel is being resprayed, cleaned, resprayed, and having the graphics and such put onto it. And then on Thursday, hopefully, I take the wheel with all the discs in. I have to take all the discs and everything off, take it back to the place that fits all the tires and does the balancing, transfer the new tire to the new wheel, rebalance the wheel, replace the bearings with brand new ones, or I may see if I can transfer the ones they put in the previous wheel. And then Thursday night, I hope, no matter how long it takes, I will fit it all back up and get the bike running again. Moral of this lesson. I don't know what it is. No one I know knew that it was different. I'm sure many of you may, who you've had experience on C's and D's, you may have known there was a difference, but I've never ridden a D. Sorry, a C. I've never owned one. And I had no idea. The wheels are identical externally, but it's been a right pain in the backside. So the bike is sat there, sadly, with no wheel, and I just hope that on Thursday we can finally put this trouble to bed. I really hope so. Anyway, I'll let you know. All right, cheers guys.